Hello guys, welcome back to another episode here on African Confessions. There is a message that I want to share with you guys, and this message, it was forwarded to me by one of our admins. It came as an email. The message reads like this: Confessions of a Satanist, subject November, a month of the devil's sacrifice. Good morning, Brother Nashi. I hope this email finds you very well. I am a Satanist, and today I want to expose the way that we work. Every time that an honest prayer is offered, the kingdom of darkness trembles a lot. Whenever there is a Christian who will be praying, we are not able to operate normally. And very soon, my brother, you will see that there will be a lot of chaos in the world. I have been given assignments to go into the malls or into the settlements and cause a lot of chaos there. You will see that a lot of stabbings and violence will happen in this area, because some of these stabbings, it is because they are inspired by evil forces. That is why you see that whenever two people stab each other, like fatally stabbing each other, if you listen to the story will be such a story that people who can reason, they just need to reason with each other so that they can reach an agreement. But if there is an evil force that will be involved in the matter, even if it is about a very small matter, then blood has to be shed. So if there is a Christian in that area who would have prayed maybe in the morning, maybe before leaving their home, or anyone who calls the name of their master, we will not be able to operate. Throughout my email, there are certain names, like my name, I am not able to say or write it, so I'll just put some symbols. Whenever in my story I have to mention my name or the name that I don't want to mention, I'll just put some symbols. The devil has agents who does the work for him, and these operates in the air, and you cannot see them with the naked eye, because all of these things, they are just spiritual things. As I am writing this email, I am human in one body, but when I am working, I leave my physical body, and then my soul will immediately go to work. It's like clockwork. We have names, but we do not use our birth names. We use symbols like X, Y, Z. So we have agents all over the place. And for an example, in the hospital, we can have people who will be working for us. And when a child is born, sometimes you will hear that the baby died a few seconds or a few minutes after delivery, and there is no specific illness the baby will be having. It will be some of our work. When the baby is born, sometimes we go into the hospitals and we get a signal from the person working inside, and we will come into that hospital spiritually. Our person will just pick up the baby, then a lot of things will happen, like spiritual stuff. Then the spirits will suck the life out of the baby. Within seconds, the baby or the person will be dead, and then there will be a rush of other demons that will come to collect the blood. If there is one person praying and calling upon the name of their Lord who is in heaven, like I said, there are names that I cannot mention. We will not be able to operate. That is why XYZ, we hate his name. I have been in situation whereby I'll be sent to different wards where I am supposed to end someone's life, but when I am about to walk into that ward, I'll come one across who is a Christian. That person sometimes can just briefly mention the name of XYZ, then I'll be so powerless that I have to run out of that hospital. Sometimes we can get a signal when there are women who are busy with their phones and they don't care about praying, because it will become an easy job. Then we'll just suck the lives out of them. Sometimes we insert different spirits into their bodies so that they can chase after different men. It is very important for you to know who you pray to. So in my physical body, when I meet people of God, it is very easy for me to see them and identify them. Christians are the most powerful people who do not know the power. As I'll be walking, these children of XYZ have something that is more like a star on their forehead. and by one glance you can know that this one belongs to XYZ. November is the month whereby most of the sacrifices will be done. The reason why November is such a dangerous month, because a lot of spirits will be resting. When you are born, there are spirits that are given to you. So mostly in the month of November, these spirits, they go back to their resting places so that they can rest. If you can check it out, November is like the most dangerous month in the whole year. This is the time when people will be at their busiest. They'll be running around. They don't even know that in the spiritual realm, spirits that guide people and protect people, they will be in their resting places. But the powers that control this world, they don't want people to know that November is quite a powerful month. They want you to be in danger. It is very important for those that believe in XYZ to pray, because if you do not pray and if you believe in XYZ, you are not safe even for an hour without prayer. We are told that we do not have time on this earth and we need to get as many people as possible on our side before the second coming. That is why it is very important to have as many people die in sin so that they can be on the other side. One time, I was still new in the kingdom and I was supposed to sacrifice one of my own sibling. At home, I was the one who was very uncontrollably and I listened to no one. The assignment was simple. I was supposed to sacrifice my own mother and I agreed. I was told that I had to transform myself and I had to become something that looked like a lizard. You know, there are those other normal lizards that are found here in Africa that you can just find them all over the walls that love basking in the sun a lot. I was supposed to transform myself into that, but my brother, after I had transformed myself and I had became that lizard, I failed to transform back into my normal self, because after I had entered into my mother's bedroom, I then found out that my mom, she had been busy praying just before she had fallen asleep. I struggled for many days, for I could not be transformed back into my original body. After that, there was someone who is in our organization who came and collected me. All along, my brother, I was nothing but a lizard. Then they took me to the Grand Master. When I was taken to the Grand Master, that was when I was told that in order for me to be healed and to be transformed back into my original body, then I had to do a task, and this is the task that I had to do that I want to talk about today. The task that was given to me, I had to become like a crippled, and once I was a crippled, I had to go into a busy place like a marketplace, or just to stand at the robots whilst asking for money. As I'll be asking for money, then the money that people would have given me throughout the day, the money, we will then use it for some of our rituals. Let's say if someone gives me some money, then at the end of the day, I will take that money to our Grand Master. Then the Grand Master will cast a lot of spells on that person's money, so that bad luck will forever chase that person, or the spirit of poverty will know where to go, since your money is spiritually connected to you. I don't know if your listeners have ever heard about this thing when people say that money is spiritual. The reason why people do not understand money, it is because they look at money in a physical sense, but money is spiritual. That is why there are some people out there who say that if you speak money, then you will have money, because money is spiritual. So if we cast a spell on the money that you would have physically given me, then the spell will connect with you for many, many years, until you find someone who can break that chain of curses that will be following you. For in each and every curse that is placed upon you, it will look for another curse that is more powerful than itself, so that it can get help in troubling you for the rest of your days here on earth. Hi, dear listeners, right there was a message that was forwarded to me, and this message, it came from our email.